Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Well, today we've got the SIGG Gemstone IBT Thermos. So one of my subscribers asked me about this thermos, and I've not seen one till now, and nor have I seen a review on one. So a few years ago, I bought this 500ml SIGG thermos. Now this changed my opinion on small thermoses that can actually perform good enough that you can take into the field with for a hot cup of tea and that. Previously, they were all toys, and they didn't hold the hot water for more than an hour or two. So this changed my opinion. So SIGG claim 12 hours hot, 20 hours cold. Of course, what is hot, what is cold. The larger model, the 0.75, is 20 hours hot and 24 hours cold. And the big boy at 1.1 litres is 18 hours hot and 25 degrees cold, which is a strange readout. I mean, normally it's all to do with volume and surface area. The bigger the volume, compared to the surface area, the better it performs. Anyway, now this one came in the post without a box. It did come with this label wrapped around this outside, 18.8 stainless. It does have a copper coating on the inside, as in inside the vacuum chamber, not inside the covers. Yeah, it's got a silicon seal, lightweight. So it's certainly targeted at the hiking market, I think. Comes with that in various languages and print that's incredibly small to read. Oh, good. So now the claiming 30% lighter. So as the thermos goes, it's light. Yeah? It weighs in at 290 grams. Now the old one is 314. So apples for apples, that's 10% less, not 30. But this one didn't have a cup. So taking the cup off, yeah, it's about 25% lighter. Now the cup. I must admit, I don't like these toy cups. This is a volume of 120 ml. It's not even half a cup. So, I mean, you won't throw a tea bag in there, tip in hot water, and enjoy a cup of tea, will you? Now, the older models had a press-on cup on the base, which I'd much preferred to see that. Now, it's a real cup. It's comfortable. And also, probably to save weight, this liner seems thinner. I measured the temperature of this one on one of the older cups, and it's about 10 degrees Celsius hotter. This is almost at the point with boiling water, it's uncomfortable to lift. Got 57 degrees Celsius, 48 degrees. So basically 10 degrees difference. That one I can just handle. And that one's on the unpleasant side. After it's cooled off a bit, it's not so bad, yeah? Now, it's also slimmer. The old one had an outside diameter of 71.5, and this one has an outside diameter of 68 mil. The measurement doesn't equate to how much slimmer the pair actually look. So I tested the volume, and sure enough, it holds 500 ml. The lid design's changed. This one has a bit of stainless here, single silicon seal, whereas the previous model had a two-part one. Call this piece here a drinking lip. So there's two seals, now there's only one. Now, if you've got a habit of half drinking a thermos and letting it go cold, there's a few times I've had to put a stick through here because the vacuum lock can be really quite impressive, yeah? So I like that lid a lot. So also on the base, on this model, there's no silicon pad. So if you're like riding on the intercity trains, this can shoot off quite easily. Whereas this one has a fair bit of bite. So down to some performance testing. And believe me, it performs. So what I did, coming into a summer here in Australia, so I fill it with boiling water, put it in the fridge. I put them both in actually in a side-by-side comparison. So my fridge is sitting at plus 4 degrees Celsius, so a pretty brutal test for a thermos. After the first hour, we had 93.2, 89.6, yeah, 86.3, 82.6. So we're losing about 3 and a bit degrees per hour. And at the end of the 6-hour test I ran, the old one was at 72, and this one was at 75.9, so nearly 4 degrees warmer. So a solid performance. So then I went 3 hours without opening it, and I got 87 degrees, so I didn't lose that much heat by opening it quickly and putting in the temperature probe. And then I did an ambient air test at 18 degrees Celsius, so a cool morning here. And I went for 3.5 hours, and I got 86.7. So that was an additional half an hour over the two tests. And it didn't make the difference in the temperature didn't make that much difference. So it all points to me that as a performer, it's good. So what do I think? Actually, I like it quite a lot. Apart from the toy cup, that's the real crux of it. Yeah? Means you really do have to carry a cup. Otherwise, everything's fabulous. Yeah. So my solution is I have one of these Snow Peak titanium mugs, double walled, and that is a brilliant fit. So a bit of cloth in there to stop it from rattling, and that'll be a top little hiking thermos. It really will. Anyway, guys, if you like the content I create, help me out by subscribing. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.